Welcome everyone, I am Vasantharaw Bellamkonda. Today we will be exploring the evaluating the landscape of the electronic discovery and information governance based on the recent research by the legal experts. It's an article overview. The foundation of our discussion today comes from the recent article published in the March 2025 by the Tara Lawrence and the Matthew Hamilton from the Morgan Lewis, their Peace and e-discovery and the information governance, navigating the new challenges and the practical tips, addressing the evaluating the landscape of the electronic data management in the legal context. The other exemptions that the legal professional must be appreciated and addressing the novel challenges to the efficiently represents the clients in the today digital environment. This presentation will be explore their key insights and the providing the particular application from the information technology. And going to the complex data landscapes, today organizations facing the undecently data management challenge. As the Lawrence and the Hamilton highlights, we are generating the more data than the ever before, not just a volume but also in the rapid emergence of the new data types. This creates several critical issues from the legal and IT professionals. The exploration to the understanding of the data source mean by the various informations existing the outside traditional database in format that resistant standards organization. Additionally, modern cloud platforms have shifted how context is connected, moving from the traditional files attached to the hyperlink relation that creates to the complex web information in the environment. Collaboration between the IT and legal department, it is just a beneficial, it's essential for the effective data governance. And going to the hyperlink and to the new data type, this shifting from the attachment to the hyperlinks represent to the fundamental challenges in how we share the information. As the other node to the hyperlink presents unique e-discovery challenges between the existing emerging URL rather than the being the contested with the email itself. The creating the question about the context it the legal records and how it providedly present to the interconnected to the content. Another emergency challenge involved in the emoji communication. Courts have the increasingly recognized emoji using for the legal binding communication, despite the fact emojis can be appeared in the differently across the platform and might be inspired different across this generation. And coming to the IT governance application, information effective information governance required clear framework. This including the expecting the architecturally of the rolling and responsibility between the departments and established discussion right of the data management as described by the Will and Rose in the 2019 work and alignment between the IT accomplishment and the legal requirements. The author embraced the collaboration with the client's IT team is virtual to the present routing data pursuing. The declaring that might be overviews destroy the relevant evidence. This requires a cross-functioning team to understand the both the technical and the legal assumptions of the information management. And the data governance and the complaints, organizations face a significant challenge in the data governance, including the classifications of the increasingly diversified data type, presence of the data integrity across the complex accomplishment, and the proactive management of the data lifecycle, and the outlined by the Karthi Brown and their 2010 research. The complaints implications and the serious as Lawrence and the Hamilton warns the court rarely excludes the partially who struggle to the comply with the teams they present to the agreed to. They preserves agree to. This can be result in the sensation of the under Rule 37B 2A of the Federal Rules of the Civil Prosecution. Organizations need to build the flexibility into their agreements through the modification cause the knowledge to the involving the natural of the data. And going forward, cybersecurity and the future recommendations. The cybersecurity concerns continue to the evaluate alongside data management, but practice that authors agreed to. The protective orders must be evolving if they are to ensure the client confidence is today enrollment. They're particularly concerned about the risk data exposure through the public-facing AI tools that might be processing sensitive information. Organizations need to be comprehensive breach and notification procedures to the addressing modern theories. Looking forward, author recommended to several best practices, understanding the client data landscape before entering into the agreement. In the technology, experts in the protective order and they are commit to the say information about the technology and the legal development. It's rapidly changing in the field.